enter this door, we might trigger a scene.
It's you!
But, you know, don't trigger it yet. Okay, from here. There is a place of power here.
Nah.
All around here.
I believe there's been a misunderstanding, my lord.
Get out before I call my guards.
And what might I convey?
Nothing.
Baron, sir, you gave your word.
For the last time, out! Tend to this matter.
Baron Ravenin Kimbolt, I presume.
Does that witcher's code of yours exempt you from court etiquette? Does it grant you the right to speak to the Highborn without being asked to do so?
I guess I don't need to introduce myself.
Oh no. I know who you are. Geralt of Rivia. Foltest's other favorite hound alongside Roach. Not purebred. They say you bring trouble wherever you appear.
I know you ordered to change course. What are you doing, Lockman, and who was that?
Who was that thug I passed in the doorway?
He's of no concern to you.
He didn't look happy.
People like him sometimes do stupid things.
Did I ask for your opinion on the matter?
What, the situation in Temeria?
What'll happen to Temeria?
Is that a note of nostalgia I hear in your voice? Remembering your service under Foltest, or recalling some romp in the sack with the royal advisor? Whichever it may be, spare me your courtesy. You don't care a lick about my country.
I decide what I care about. I asked for Roach's sake, yeah, secure Temeria. I asked for Roach's sake.
I asked out of concern for a friend. I came here with Vernon Roach.
I know.
We royal hounds like to stick together.
Understand this. I'm talking to you only out of respect for Foltest. Out of remembrance for him.
Haven't seen much evidence of that remembrance, aside from the rewards on my head.
They'd have hanged you if not for the testimony of little Anais.
So the girl finally talked.
Whoever that monk was, to me, he was just like you.
I'm no killer for hire. There's some shit to that. What happened to Temeria?
I take it you sit on the Council of Regents.
Not for much longer.
Why's that?
The council will become obsolete. Temeria is a country one rules with a crown on one's head, or not at all.
A lot of people are out to don that crown.
But few have the right. As Foltest's cousin, the throne should be mine.
Or the royal daughters, Anais Lavalette's.
Dark will be the day when we are ruled by bastards. The nobles have decided to share power.
You said it yourself, Baron. In a crown or not at all.
Temeria will be divided into provinces. A shameful end to the monarchy. A shameful end to the country.
What happened to
I
Temeria?
take it you sit on the Council of Regents.
Not for much longer.
Why's that?
The count,
A lot of...
but few.
Or the royal...
Dark will. The nobles have.
You said it.
Temeria will be.
What are you doing in
They're
Lockman?
gonna re-establish the conclave. I didn't expect so many Temerians to show up for the ceremony.
We're not here for some magic pomp and circumstance. This is about celebrating a new order in the northern kingdoms.
Is that so?
Your kind doesn't understand this yet, but your life is about to change. Forever.
My kind.
Wanderers and scoundrels. People, and I use the term loosely, without loyalty or country. People for whom coin is the law and everything's for sale.
I know you ordered the convoy to change course.
The convoy carrying Anais and Busi was ambushed. Why?
I'd like to know that myself.
I've seen your letter to Horst Lubbock, the one in which you ordered him to abandon the planned route.
Nonsense! I sent no such letter.
The letter looked
The
authentic.
letter bears your seal and signature, Baron.
Where is it?
Right here.
I have it.
Show me.
Swear that you'll return it.
I need you to promise
What?
that I'll get the letter back.
I tire of your tone, Witcher. Damn. So be it. I pledge to return the letter to you. I merely want to see this original with my own eyes. It is my seal, but the hand is forged, sloppily.
Words come cheap, Baron. I'm finding it hard to believe you.
I care little for what you believe. We're dealing with a forgery. Whoever is behind this has crossed a Temerian noble, and will be duly punished. My scribe will test the letter and confirm what I claim.
I'll talk to him.
All right. I'll see what this scribe has to say.
There are objective means of examining the letter's authenticity. I promise to pay you well for learning the truth.
The truth does taste better when payment's involved.
Yeah. What is this? What are you looking at? A map of Winter Valley? You see the scribble?
Stop looking at me!
Why? Why? You dare? Look at the scribble. Outside or inside? It's here.
Young alchemists! Not all that falls out to us
Drunker than
is
a bard.
gold.
Won't
Yet
get
a
anything out of
quarter
him.
told.
Maybe
Should
there's something about
smell
testing
his
letters in his
gold.
notes.
Vapors to cleanse in water cold. So be bold! Be bold!
Witcher? Sure. Sure.
Okay. Still, the right decision to go there.
Young alchemist! Do as you order! And ask it to water!
Iron Lafayette integration report. Record of Iron Lafayette's interrogation. Upon completing the initial procedures, we began the integration proper. Iron Lafayette was informed of the tools which would be used. An answer, being vulgar and unworthy of a highborn man, was not recorded. Then the unkind master began to brand him with a hide iron. I proceeded to ask him my Lord Baron's question. Unfortunately, I came upon a wall of resistance, and the subject answers were full of filth that set no light on the issue at hand. The unkind master then reached for another tool, and after it was applied, I began to ask my Lord Baron question anew. Johake believe.
The king of reagents? Yes.
He's freaking asleep.
Calling me sauced? Nah, I'm clear of mind, like a corn.
Not for a scribe, you need to read this.
Quench shit, prince.
Let's learn about scribing. Many notes. More for confirming the authenticity of correspondent. The page has been soaked in a substance that will turn blue when treated with the activator. The activated composition must be kept secret, but I'll offer it here in a cryptic form as a reminder, like quench it rinse. Thus you will affect the impedance to read the tribalize the form guano into peace transform. I don't understand. Note scribble of accompanying active fever. I ask kindly, my good lord, my summons, my sword. My good lord, heated keenly, my good. No scribble on accompanying active fever. I ask kindly, my good lord, my summon, my sword, my good lord, heated keenly, my good. What? It's all the same thing. Invisible ink. Those wishing to conceal the true contents of their mischief from third parties often resort to penning their letter with invisible ink. A message set down in this manner becomes visible only when the document is treated with a substance that reveals the writing. Some use invisible ink as a dye, soaking entire page instead of using it to write. The recipients of a message thus read it can confirm its authenticity by applying a substance that will turn the page a specific color, usually blue. Okay, let's save.
Oh,
the scribe's notes. If this is Kimbold's letter, the paper it's written on was treated with an invisible dye. An activator should bring out the dye, turning the paper blue. Now for the activator's formula. Better try it on some drafts first.
There's a draft. There's a
I need
draft.
to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter.
Add burn lime to the flask. Add burn lime to the task. Add burn lime to the flask.
A little burnt lime,
Water to the flask.
a bit of water,
A cormorant guano to the flask.
everything's better with a dash of burnt guano.
Eat the flask. Capture the fever and dose them with water.
To dissolve. I need to add burnt lime to the flask, then quench it with water. Add bird guano to that, heat it, then capture the vapors and run them through cold water to obtain the final substance. All right, let's try this on Kimbold's letter.
That's on Kimbold leader.
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter.
What? It's not automatically do that? Burn lime to the
A
flask.
little burnt lime,
Water.
a bit of water,
Cormorant guano.
better with a dash of burnt guano.
Eat the flask, capture the fever, and douse them with water.
Dissolve. Smells like piss, but it worked. The sheet's orange, not blue. The letter's fake. Kimbold had nothing to do with this.
Light, quench, shit, rinse.
Yeah, let's talk to Kimbold about this.
The
Yeah.
king of reagents.
The letter was
You
forged.
were right, Baron. The letter's forged.
Of course I was right. I would never seek to hurt Boosie. Bastard or not, he is still a child. Your payment, Witcher. I want you to look into another matter.
What would that be?
What would it involve?
Count Linus Maravel. You've heard the name?
Young, capable, handsome.
Yes. Yes, all that and more. And he's ambitious to a fault. Right after the Temerian delegation arrived in Lochween, his people began visiting the Nilfgaardian camp regularly.
Are you suggesting Maravel's a traitor?
We are all entitled to communicate with the ambassador without chagrin and openly, as court and diplomatic protocols allow. Yet the Count's multiple messengers, the letters traveling to and fro, it reminds me more of a complicated courtship.
You're curious to know the content of those letters.
I want you to learn the Count's plans. The man would sell his mother to please the Emperor. Find out what Maravel's messenger is carrying. If treason is involved, you must alert John Natalis. You will be generously rewarded, I assure you.
Why me?
Need a witcher to do this?
Do not underestimate Count Maravel. He does not employ common scoundrels, and I don't intend to either. Hieronymus Lash. Sound familiar?
A pretentious, invented name. Belongs to a bard or a mummer, I'd say. But you wouldn't need my help with either of those, so I'll venture a guess. Maravel entrusts his correspondence to a mage.
I knew you were suited to this task. The magic barrier placed over the city mutes all forms of high magic, preventing Lash from contacting Shillard remotely. He nevertheless remains dangerous. During the times of the previous conclave, I believe he was caught practicing black magic. He faced execution, but that louse Maravel saved him.
Where do I find this
How
messenger?
do I locate this messenger?
Look for my man Aldrich by the fountain here in the camp. He'll point the mage out to you.
Fine, I'll do it.
All right, I'll look into it.
My lord, we know where they are. What are your orders?
Bloody wonderful day. Assemble your men and resolve this once and for all.
Gather your gear. We're off to hunt.
Okay.
Kingslayer.
You've
I'm not.
charmed the Baron, but that don't mean I trust you, Wanderer. Remember that.
Yeah, let's see the journal.
It's you!
Me.
Kingslayer.
Master Witcher!
What do you want?
My lord, the Right Honourable Count Maravel requests the pleasure of your company. He says it's urgent.
Okay,
Seems
so
like
you...
everything is these days. Tell the Count I'll think about it.
It's you!
Me. Okay. Why you want to see me?
So urgent, Count.
Etiquette is not your enemy, Witcher. It would not hurt you to embrace it at times. In any case, I could not help noticing you circulating in and out of Baron Kimbolt's quarters. Yet I wonder if you are fully aware of the kind of man you serve.
What do you mean?
He cuts a fine figure, doesn't he? The heavy cloak, the silver mane, the booming voice. Yet our worthy Baron is hardly the saint he makes himself out to be.
A lot of that going around recently.
I am in possession of certain information that might interest you.
And you want to share it because...
We come from different worlds, Witcher. On the surface, we are as unlike as wraiths and wyverns. Yet, no matter our preferences, culinary, political, erotic, ultimately we both are interested in and tirelessly seek one and the same thing. The truth.
You can handle the truth, not to the degree. Truth fairies.
You can talk, Count. I'll grant you that. But I'm not convinced you can be trusted. Baron Kimbold also offered me the chance to learn a certain truth. I don't think I need to say who about.
And you are certain that Kimbold can be trusted?
So far, all the Baron's words have proved true.
Well, then I merely ask that you verify mine. You are not the sole person to have repeatedly visited our kind-hearted Baron recently.
Doesn't seem strange to me, given the time and the place.
He has also had some more troublesome callers, blackmailers to be specific. Now, I'm not handing down any verdicts. Perhaps the Baron has some personal problems, in which case I would very much like to help him.
Get to the point, Count.
My people have learned where these blackmailers are encamped. I assume Baron Kimbold has not been sitting on his hands and has also dispatched his huntsman to find them. A horrible man.
I know who you mean. Ran into him in Kimbold's quarters.
Then you must also know that if you do not make haste, nothing will be left of our blackmailers, save some rotting corpses. I shall show you where they have their camp, and I merely ask that you learn what is at issue. Naturally, you can count on my gratitude, though we both know that is not the greatest reward.
I can't promise you anything, Count, but I'll think about it. Farewell.
Okay. So, where is it? Get it there. Inside the city?
Is a witcher a kind of sorcerer?
How to go to that part of the city? Through here, maybe?
Renounce magic!
Oh, it's Philippe up in north. Philippa staying here? I understand that, but yeah. I get that. Look for a room. Not exit to some other place. Damn it. Wait. I don't think we need to go here yet. Oh, yeah. Let's build a house. Still really. Oh, there's a road, freaking road here, damn it. I should know. I should know it. Some water. Poor guy.
What do you want?
I saw you talking to Kimbold.
I'm free to go where I please and talk to whoever I please.
Couldn't agree more. Now you're here and you'll talk to me. I'm interested in the Baron.
I've naught to say to you.
Not good, because I need to know everything you know about him.
Baron Kimbolt sends his regards.
Oh, just what we needed.
Leave us, Witcher.
Since when does a Witcher take orders from a huntsman?
Since that Witcher stopped hunting monsters and started poking his nose into others' affairs.
Sometimes the stench is so strong you can't help but catch a whiff.
Aye, well spoken. You've some common stinking thugs here, and I'm to teach them some humility.
A ponce like you? Pucker up and kiss my arse, you fucking tulip!
If down love, let me get out of your way. Let me get out.
I wasn't getting much out of them.
What?
Do what you will.
Never seen anything like that in my life.
Thanks, Witcher. We'd be corpses if not for you.
Yeah, seems likely. Now don't make me regret helping you.
You're welcome to all we know about Kimball.
I'm all ears.
We came here to collect our fee, me and my brothers, for a favour we did the Baron.
What did you do for him?
Spent 4 days in a forest, sitting on our asses.
Baron Kimbold wanted to pay you for that?
Course not. We was to destroy some wagons in a caravan that was to pass through Millville. Problem is, caravan never came round.
Oh,
I can see why you're having trouble collecting.
Kimbolt had shite information. How is that our fault? That bugger lost us a right lot of time. And you know what they say, time is coin.
What exactly were your orders?
We was to watch the high road for a caravan carrying nobles. 2 coloured wagons and a small escort. The wagons, they was ours. All inside was to perish.
Any idea who was supposed to be in the wagons?
2 high-born young'uns and their nannies. That's all the Baron told us.
Willing to tell Natalis all this?
I'm to fess up. They draw and quarter me.
You didn't do anything. Took a job, that's it. They can't prove you actually wanted to complete it. If you refuse, Kimbold wins. He'll squirm his way out of this, but it won't end there. The Baron's got gold enough to hunt you till he hunts you down.
Not likely. I'll see them tear stripes off his back with hot pincers. All right, I'll talk to Natalis.
okay. So, it's not like... it's getting confusing. I thought the... I thought that Kimbold was framed at first, or trap them, but now it's actually they also hire Kimbold also hired this guy to raid the wagon and kill the 2 false bastard.
True.
And you are on the wall. Crazy, scary. Yeah, it's confusing, but now at least. up to it.